What's up everyone, welcome back, and we've got a really hard challenge today, which is pretty insane. It's super fun, but it's quite challenging. So I recommend you to watch this twice, maybe. Once while you're playing it, of course once before playing. I think that's gonna help quite a bit. But by the way, if you hear my chair, it's pretty squeaky, sorry about that. But yeah, we're gonna start off with this sniper here. I recommend putting it on strong. Doesn't really matter early game, but I guess you do maximize the popping power if you set it on strong. And pretty much the first thing we're going to be doing here is going to go for some road spikes. If you're low on energy, then I don't recommend going for them, because we're going to be using pretty much 9 energies here, so you can just use 6 if you just don't use the road spikes. But yeah, right here the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to go for the semi-automatic rifle, which is pretty much the only good upgrade for the sniper. So actually put it back on first here just to catch those reds, and in 6 seconds we will be able to afford the 3rd tier. And once we have that up, we're going to be focusing on our farms. So right here it's round 4, we get it up, and you actually want to put it on strong now because Professor Evil is going to be sending us some pinks, and I actually get it up a little late on strong, so I'm going to start struggling a little bit, but it doesn't really matter here. So it's really important to just play around with the targeting. Once reds start getting close to the end, you just put it on first for a while, then put it back on strong. I don't know, just kind of get the feel of the sniper. So by the way guys, if you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe. Only a really small percentage of people that watch my tutorials are subscribed. We actually gained a lot of new subscribers from the recent ones, so thank you guys for that. But yeah, to focus on this challenge here, I put it back on first, I think. And it's really important here, you want to go for the 1-3 upgrade. So I didn't actually notice, but if you go for the 1 upgrade on the left, it actually increases the layers it can pop with 1 shot, I guess, from like 2 to 4. So it actually 1-shots yellows now, which is really helpful. I did not know that. Something I learned here, really cool actually. You know, from the description of the upgrade, I thought it only popped like leads, but it actually pops 4 layers now, which is really helpful for round 8. You want it on strong now, and as soon as those yellows come out, you're going to be boosting. Like, as soon as he rushes here, you want to be boosting. Super important. Right about now, we should be rushing. Yeah, there we go. Super balloon boost, boom, tower boost. And without the road spikes, you will be probably leaking about 50 lives here. Yeah, but with the road spikes, no leaks at all. If you only have the 0-3 upgrade for the sniper, you will actually like die here, which is pretty funny. So definitely go for the 1-3, super important. But yeah, we're gonna go for our next farm. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, use your super ego boosts. It's pretty much the same for every challenge, about round 6, round 8 and round 11. That's when I use them. And yeah, right here we are still handling with this 1 sniper here. I'm just playing around with the targeting once again, keep it on first to catch those reds, put it back on strong. And yeah, so I'm gonna start getting up my village. It's quite important to go for the village here because it does decrease the costs of any upgrades in its range. And of course it also maximizes the popping power for towers if you get up the right upgrades. And yeah, around 11, now is when you go for your last super ego boost. I actually forget here for a second, so just go for it around 11. And as soon as you have that up, you do want to start getting up your next sniper. So something I found out here is, it's quite important, you want to go for a 2-3 on strong, and then you want to go for a 1-3 on first. So 2-3 sniper on strong and a 1-3 sniper on first. The reason being is the 1-3 is going to catch all those reds and whatever, and the 2-3 is going to be focusing on the real strong balloons and just one-shotting them. So that's quite important for this challenge. And right now we're just going to keep on farming. Our defense is enough until the huge rush. So if you got this defense up, then well done, because you pretty much did the harder part. Like, not the harder part, but I'd say you pretty much beat half the challenge right now, because the rest is kind of just getting up the defense and boosting, and then you will defend. So if you've made it this far, then congrats, just don't mess up. So we're going to go for the 3rd tier, and we're not going to be going for a facility, it's not worth it, I think. I'm actually going to be going for 2 3rd tier farms and 2 2nd tier 2 plantations, and that will be enough farms for now. So as you can see, round 14 could be pretty tricky because of those reds. There are a lot of reds actually stacked. But once again, if you have that 1-3 on first, you will be able to defend those just fine. So yeah, we got our 3rd tier, number 2, and we're going for another farm here. And then it's going to be time to setting all those snipers. Now to the second hard part of the challenge. It's all about targeting here. So what I found out is you don't want to put your snipers on strong for the rush. It's going to go for 3 fast cooldown BFBs and like 3 fast cooldown MOABs behind. So if you actually put all of the snipers on strong, you're going to be popping all of those BFBs into MOABs, and that's just going to overwhelm you. So we're going to be trying to focus on 1 BFB at a time. So you want most of your snipers on first. And the important thing is you definitely want to have 2-3 upgrades, 2-3 snipers, because I don't know if they one-shot ceramics, but they definitely do a lot of damage. So all of the snipers that are set on first, all of the snipers that are set on first have to be 2-3 snipers. Really important. So they take care of the ceramics. So right here, just don't concentrate on what I'm doing right now. I was kind of improvising, just trying to see what the best targeting is. So you want, like, I'd say, how many snipers are those? Like 7, 8, no, actually 9 snipers. I think I put about 6 of them on first. So 6 snipers on first, 2, 3 of course, and the other 2 or 3 you want them on, I put them on close, doesn't really matter. You can put them on strong, but I recommend putting them on close for now. So you'll see, around 20 you want to sell your farms and go for the defense. So once again, I'm going to re-say the things that are important. Go for 6 snipers on first, get them all up to a 2-3, and go for 3 snipers, 2 or 3 snipers on close, and get them up to a 1-3. Yeah, that's super important. Alright, now that you know that, right here I'm just getting up my defense, and as soon as it goes for the Cobra, you want to sell your farms, or just do it on round 20, doesn't really matter. Okay, so now you'll see, I'm going to slow it down here. It's really important to note that as soon as the mobs have been popped, I guess you'll see in a second, actually mobs that come behind, you're going to be putting the snipers that are on close on strong. You'll just see, I'll tell you guys when it happens, but right here I'm going to boost. As you can see, we're going to be focusing on that first BFB and the mobs that are going to be coming out. And this buys us a lot of time, because as you might know, mobs are much faster than BFBs, so if we pop all of the BFBs into MOABs, we're not going to be having any time at all to defend. But by doing this, by putting all of these guys on first, we have a lot of time left, and we're actually going to be having our second boost back. So right here I'm going to be putting all of those snipers that were on close back to strong. I think I only had 2 up that were on close, so both of those, get them up on strong. That's going to be taking care of the BFB here, and as you can see, since we really just focus on 1 BFB at a time, because all of those were pretty much on first, we have a lot of time left, and we're going to be boosting for the third and final time, and that's going to be enough defense to defend. Now I died here quite a few times because I had most of the snipers on strong, and that was a huge mistake. So that's pretty much the only important part of this challenge, targeting. Not even how much defense you have, but how much or how well you target your defense. And as you can see, I got a third boost back, and that's how you defend the Professor Evil challenge. So, pretty intense here. Just kind of rambling a lot, but I hope you guys get the point. Targeting is super important, man. Incredibly important. And that's pretty much the final rush here. I'm just going to play around with the village here, so if you enjoyed this challenge, definitely make sure to leave a like. It took me quite a while to make this, to beat this challenge. I actually go for the wrong village, pretty rip. But yeah, so, I don't know, just rewatch it while you're playing. You should know, just at the end, go for a bunch of snipers on first. That should be a 2-3 upgrade. And then go for a 2 or 3 snipers on close, and then to strong, which should be a 1-3 snipers. So yeah, that's pretty much the important part of this. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll be able to beat this. I think if you do everything right, you will for sure. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe, man. Don't forget to subscribe. We're getting pretty close to 25k. That's our next goal. Kind of just rambling here until this challenge ends. I think it ends around 24, so it should be a few more seconds. Just trying to defend those leads here. And yeah, I think this is it, boys. This is it. Yeah, thanks for watching, and peace out.